Hi everyone and welcome back to the S&P Saga, your weekly recap of the S&P 500 index. We'll reveal the winners and losers that drove the index performance, the beginning of earnings season next week, and follow up on our predictions. This week was marked by software, IT, and telecom being down and partially offset by the AI play and oil stocks. Nvidia notably became the first company worth over $4 trillion. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to understand which individual stocks impact the S&P 500. Let's jump right into this week's review. The S&P 500 closed the week at $6,259.75, down 0.3% from last week and losing $205 billion of market cap. The P/E ratio, based on current price and latest earnings, stands at 29.83, down 0.9 points since last week. Let's go to your gainers. Nvidia is up $136.2 billion or 3.5% on AI chip demand and new price target hikes that pushed the company above $4 trillion. Microsoft up $33.3 billion or 0.9% on no specific news. Palantir up $18.3 billion or 5.8% on fresh US defense AI contract that led to multiple price target increases. Amazon up $17.1 billion or 0.7% on no specific news. Exxon is up $13.9 billion or 2.9% after crude prices rose as OPEC Plus signaled strong demand. AMD up $13.8 billion or 6.2% after HSBC doubled its target after its MI350 AI chip launch rivaled Nvidia. Chevron up $12.1 billion or 4.7% also benefited from the same OPEC Plus oil price rally. Lilly up $11.7 billion or 1.6% as prescription data showed Zepbound overtaking Wegovy in the US. Alphabet is up $9.2 billion or 0.4% on no specific news. GE is up $9.1 billion or 3.5% on large Middle East airplane engine orders. Moving on to your losers. Apple is down $35.7 billion or 1.1% as the appeal of a €500 million fine weighed on the stock. Walmart down $31.6 billion or 4% with White House tariff talks adding to margin pressure and looming price hikes. JPMorgan down $25.4 billion or 3.1% as HSBC cut the stock to reduce ahead of earnings next week. Netflix down $22.2 billion or 4% after Seaport Global downgraded Netflix, saying ad tier upside was largely priced in. ServiceNow is down $21.9 billion or 10.1% following the publication of a major security flaw regarding its platform. Visa is down $21.2 billion or 3% after reports that JPMorgan may charge fintechs for payment data access raised investor caution. Berkshire Hathaway is down $19.7 billion or 1.9% on no specific news. Oracle is down $19 billion or 2.8% on profit taking following last week's surge. MasterCard down $17.3 billion or 3.3% fell alongside Visa after the same payment data access headline. Bank of America is down $16.6 billion or 4.5%, then again as HSBC downgraded the company before earnings. This week, there were no changes announced to the S&P 500. Q2 2025 earnings season starts next week with big hitters opening the ball, but two members released earnings last week. 42 S&P 500 members will release earnings during the week ending July 18th, 2025, and the most interesting will be BlackRock, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, and JPMorgan on July 15th, Progressive, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, Johnson & Johnson, and Prologis on July 16th. Marsh, McLennan, Abbott, PepsiCo, and GE will report on July 17th, and finally Charles Schwab and American Express on July 18th. And now, a reminder on our predictions. Here's how the 6 S&P 500 members that we're tracking are doing so far. Regarding the companies we announced on June 28th, Lululemon is up 1%, Kraft Heinz is up 6%, and United Health is down 2%. Regarding the companies announced on May 30th, Norwegian Cruise Line is up 28%, Halliburton is up 18%, and Expedia Group is up 10%. Which company do you think will top the list next week and why? Let us know in the comments below and subscribe to our weekly updates. To find out why Apple and Oracle were up last week, you should watch this video next.